What's going on, friends? Baltmatrix here, and today we are taking a look at Transformers Powers of the Prime Deluxe Class Snarl. Now, Snarl is pretty darn good looking, I have to admit. I really like the coloring, the gold, the gray, the blue, the red. Everything works well on this figure. He comes with a clear sword, which I kind of wish was red. Oh well. Head sculpt is pretty good, little frowny, but overall, I like it. It's definitely a G1 look of Snarl. It works. It works really well. The clear sword is good, but I wish it was like Swoop and red. Like I said earlier, I could just paint this myself. In fact, I'm just going to probably end up doing that. Posability-wise, head is on a ball joint and can look up and down a little bit, side to side. Ball joint in the shoulder, swivel just under, or I should say just above the elbow. No fist articulation. There are supposed to be ratchets in the elbows, but they're so very light, you barely even notice they're there. Torso articulation, ball joint in the hip, swivel at the thigh, about a 90-degree bend at the knee, but it doesn't look like it because of all the dinosaur junk on there. No toe articulation to speak of. There is also backpack articulation. Because of the way the backpack transforms, you can kind of move the spikes in and out, or I should say the tail in and out a little bit, so you can get a little more dynamic posing with the tail. You do have to be careful, though, as the tail does get in the way of the shoulders moving. Like all the other Dinobots, he can wear the Prime armor, and he looks ridiculous. Snarl's transformation is very akin to his original G1 figure, except a little bit different. Fold up the fists into the forearms, push the tail back as far as it will go, flip the head up into the body, bring the tail together at the tip, then fold it down over where the head was, come to the back and flip up these armor plates, then take the shoulders and they will swivel back onto the back of the robot mode like that, and then kind of just take the arms and kind of pose them at a maybe 45 or 35 degree angle, and then the back of the dinosaur mode will rest on these little toes that are underneath the wrists. Come to the legs, flip out the back of the bottom part of the legs, then fold both of those sections up, and they will peg into place kind of on the inside, but then also on the outside, right where my thumb is, that little peg right there. We'll peg in, do that for both sides. A little bit harder than you might think. And flip up, or fix any parts that you kind of messed up. Fold the dinosaur heads up, and then this is where it gets a little weird. We have to kind of fold the dinosaur heads back out. It just makes it easier. We kind of have to bring these two sections together at the same time. Otherwise, things get really out of alignment very, very easily. Then we can combine the legs, combine the dino head, flip the dino head up into place, and grab the front dino arms and flip them down into place. And that's all she wrote. Now, you can post the, sword somewhere along the body, but it doesn't really matter because it doesn't shoot anything. I like the Stegosaurus mode simply because it feels like an original G1 figure. I like the beefiness and the bulkiness and the, let's just say, immobileness of it. It works. I think it works really well. I love the coloring as well. I think the gold works incredibly well. And I still love these head sculpts. The clear plastic with painted plastic underneath, I like it. I like it a lot. Now my good friend over on Twitter, Chrome Tyranno or Grimlockamus, also paints these figures, and he's got an excellent shattered glass version of the Dinobots that he's working on that are in all black and then colored, kind of like the Power Rangers. It works really well. Look him up on Twitter. Overall, this Dino mode, I think works. Now, let's show you what it looks like in limb mode. So, we're going to go with the feet, or the leg, I should say. You just kind of get everything folded down out of the way, and then the back will open up like that. You can then flip up the combiner port, and then that's it. Now, you can, if you want, open up the tail, but you're really not supposed to. You're just supposed to leave it like this. I think that works pretty well, actually. I like Snarl a lot. I think he's a great figure, fun toy. Some joints are a little bit on the loose side, but nothing a little bit of pledge won't fix. And the pins that are on or holding the tail on are a little bit loose, but again, nothing a little bit of work won't fix. The only other weird oddity is his lack of heels. The figure doesn't really have heels, or maybe I'm missing something, because he has a tendency to just fall over sometimes, because he is a bit top-heavy, and Well, he doesn't have any heels, so there's nothing I can really do about that. I still like the figure though, and I think you guys would too. Thank you so much for watching this video review. Please let me know what you think of the figure down in the comments. Hammer on that like button, hit the subscribe if you love the video review. And as always, I am Baltmatrix, and I will catch you next time.